Imagine a world where your daily life isn't just, touched by technology, but actually transformed by it, where the information you need, the things you want to buy just appear right there in front of your eyes.
Seamlessly, without reaching for your phone every 2 minutes.
Exactly. It's moving beyond the screen in your pocket. It's about layering digital stuff onto your actual vision.
That's the whole promise of augmented reality, isn't it?
It is, and that's exactly what we're digging into today.
We are diving deep into Amazon's highly anticipated and still very much rumored AR glasses project. The code name floating around is Jayhawk.
Jayhawk, that's the one. We've seen reports, quite a few actually, from places like The Information, Reuters, reliable sources.
Yeah, they're definitely suggesting Amazon's working on this pretty secretly.
So the big question we're tackling today is, could this be another Amazon flop, like the Fire Phone maybe? Or is this actually the key to their future? Something that changes how we interact with the world and definitely how we interact with Amazon.
And our goal here for you, the listener, is really to cut through all that speculation. Give you a clear picture.
Right.
Look at what the reports are actually saying, why Amazon might be doing this now, specifically AR.
How it stacks up against, Apple, Meta, the others.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And the hurdles, let's be honest, there are huge hurdles still.
For sure.
So you'll get the essentials, the shortcut to understanding this potentially game-changing tech without getting lost in the weeds.
Okay, let's start with the basics then. Jayhawk, it's the internal name.
Yeah.
What are the whispers telling us is actually inside these things?
Well, the leaks suggest it's surprisingly sophisticated, especially for a first-gen device from them in this space. We're hearing about integrated microphones, obviously for voice commands, probably Alexa.
Makes sense.
Speakers for audio, a camera system, which is key for understanding the environment, recognizing objects.
Right, the AR part needs to see.
Precisely. And maybe the most interesting bit, a full-color display, but positioned in only one eye.
Oh, okay. One eye. That suggests maybe they're prioritizing keeping it lightweight. Or maybe battery life.
Could be both. It's a specific choice. But what's really fascinating, I think, is this dual approach they seem to be taking. It's not just one product launch planned.
Right. I saw that. It's like a two-pronged strategy.
Exactly. A dual vision, you could say. It tells you a lot about how Amazon is thinking.
So there's the consumer version?
Yeah, the consumer one, expected to be, sleeker, better design, maybe a higher quality screen. But the timeline on that seems a bit further out. Late 2026, maybe early 2027.
Okay, so still a couple years for that one. Gives them time to iron out kinks, I guess. But the other version is the one that really jumped out at me, the one for their delivery drivers.
Yes. That one seems much more focused on practicality, industrial use, almost.
And potentially launching sooner.
That's the rumor. Second quarter of 2026. It apparently shares the same core display system, but it's built for the job.
And that signals something important, doesn't it? An immediate, practical application within their own massive logistics network, right from the start.
Absolutely. Think about it. For anyone who's done deliveries, or even just navigated a tricky area, getting turn-by-turn directions overlaid directly onto the street, onto the houses you're looking for.
Without glancing down at a phone or a mounted GPS.
Exactly. That could be a huge efficiency boost. And safer, too.
No doubt. Less distraction. It could genuinely streamline that whole last-mile delivery process, keep critical info like package details or the next turn right in their line of sight.
It's a clear, quantifiable benefit from day one. And think about the scale of Amazon's delivery operation. That's potentially massive savings in time and maybe fewer errors.
Okay, so that brings us to the bigger why. Why AR at all? Why now? Amazon's already dominant in so many areas. Why jump into this hardware game? It's notoriously difficult.
I think the key insight here is that it's not just about a new gadget for them. It's strategic. It's about extending their ecosystem.
Ah, the ecosystem play.
Right. Think about online shopping. AWS cloud dominance, Alexa everywhere. AR glasses could be the ultimate interface tying all of that together.
The next computing platform, maybe? After the smartphone?
That could be the long-term bet. Owning that next interface.
Yeah.
Making Amazon the sort of operating system for your daily life even more than it is now.
That makes a lot of sense. And for us, the consumers, you can easily picture it.
Yeah.
Like you look at your, your coffee maker and just say, Alexa, buy me another one.
Or you're walking through Target or wherever.
Right.
And the glasses just show you the Amazon price right next to the shelf price. Maybe pull up reviews instantly.
That kind of seamless shopping and info access is compelling.
It is, but I think Amazon's motivation goes even deeper, especially with that early driver version we mentioned.
The logistics side again.
Yeah, the efficiency gains there aren't just about convenience for the drivers. It's about potentially huge cost savings for Amazon. Millions of deliveries every single day. Shaving seconds or minutes off, each one adds up incredibly fast.
So you're talking automated package scanning just by looking at the label.
Potentially. Hands-free delivery confirmations.
Yeah.
Real-time road optimization based on traffic and where the driver's actually looking.
Wow. That's more than just an add-on. That's potentially revolutionary for their core business.
It really is. So the overall value proposition is clear. AR glasses become this powerful channel for all their services, deepening the integration into how we shop, how we manage our homes.
And crucially, how their massive workforce operates.
Exactly. It's a move to make Amazon even more ubiquitous, almost invisible, just part of your reality.
Is it also maybe a defense against Apple? You know, if Apple dominates the next platform, Amazon needs its own hardware play.
That's definitely part of the strategic thinking, I suspect. And maybe, just maybe, they figure the cost savings from the logistics side can subsidize the much riskier, longer-term bet on consumer adoption.
That's a really interesting tension, using the enterprise side to fund the consumer dream.
Could be. But look, Amazon isn't walking into an empty room here. This AR space has some major players already.
Right. Let's talk about that landscape. Who are they up against?
Well, you've got Meta, obviously. They partnered with Ray-Ban for their smart glasses.
Those are more about taking photos, videos, some light AI stuff, right? Not a full AR display overlay.
Correct. Very lifestyle focused.
Yeah.
Capturing content, quick interactions. Different goal, really.
And then there's the elephant in the room, Apple, the Vision Pro.
Completely different beast, the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
And that's a key distinction. It's bulky, it's very expensive.
And it's really more mixed reality than pure AR, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. It fully immerses you. It blends digital objects into your physical space in a way you can interact with them directly. It's not about overlaying simple info onto the real world while you walk around.
It's more like a powerful computer you wear on your face for specific tasks or experiences, not for wearing down the street all day.
Precisely. It's aimed at productivity, immersive entertainment. Casual, daily use like Jayhawk seems to be aiming for.
Yeah. And we have to mention the ghost in the machine here, Google Glass.
Ah, yes. The pioneer. Over a decade ago now.
And the cautionary tale, the social acceptance issues were huge, weren't they? That camera on the face.
It really spooked people. It proved that the tech itself isn't enough. It has to fit social norms. Privacy expectations are paramount. Google Glass was maybe ahead of its time technologically, but definitely ahead of where society was comfortable.
A lesson Amazon surely has studied very, very carefully.
You'd have to assume so. It's not just about can we build it, but should we, and how will people feel about it?
Okay, so with Meta doing lifestyle, Apple doing high-end MR, and Google's history, what makes Jayhawk potentially unique? What's its edge?
I think the biggest differentiator potentially is that deep integration we talked about.
Back to the ecosystem.
Yes. Unlike the others, Amazon can directly tie these glasses into its core, massive, revenue-generating businesses. Shopping, delivery, Alexa.
It's not just a device looking for a purpose. The purpose is already built into Amazon's existing empire.
Exactly. It's a new front door to everything Amazon already does.
Yeah.
That's a huge advantage. No one else has that breadth of integrated services quite like Amazon does.
And that dual market strategy, consumer and driver, that feels pretty unique too, doesn't it?
It really does. Nobody else is pushing so hard on the logistics efficiency side with AR right out of the gate. It gives them that internal proving ground, a way to refine the tech, and potentially, like we said, a revenue stream or cost-saving mechanism to support the consumer side.
It de-risks the consumer launch somewhat?
Potentially. And then there's price, affordability.
Ah, the classic Amazon hardware play.
Right. They often enter markets with aggressive pricing. The Kindles, Echo speakers, they know they can make money on the back-end services, shopping, subscriptions.
So Jayhawk might actually aim to be affordable. Unlike Vision Pro, certainly.
It's possible. They might see the glasses as a gateway to more spending within the Amazon ecosystem, allowing them to subsidize the hardware cost. That could be a major differentiator if they pull it off.
That potential for affordability plus the ecosystem lock-in. It's a powerful combination. But, okay, let's be realistic. The road ahead is full of obstacles. What are the big roadblocks for Jayhawk?
Well, first and foremost, privacy. We mentioned Google Glass. That camera on your face problem hasn't gone away.
If anything, people are more sensitive about surveillance and data collection now.
Absolutely. How does Amazon convince people it's okay? How do they handle the data? What about people around the wearer? It's a minefield.
And then just the sheer technical challenge, cramming everything needed, displays, processors, cameras, mics, speakers, decent battery into something lightweight, comfortable, and maybe even fashionable.
Some monumental engineering task.
Yeah.
Miniaturization is incredibly hard, getting bright, full-color displays that don't overheat or drain the battery in minutes.
Battery life is always the Achilles heel for wearables.
Always. And heat management. These things generate heat right next to your temple. That's not trivial.
And even if they solve the tech and privacy issues, there's still social adoption. Will people want to wear these things every day?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Smartwatches took years to become mainstream, and even now they're not universal. Glasses are even more visible, more personal. There's a fashion element, a potential stigma.
It's not just about function, it's about how it fits into culture.
Exactly. It needs to be more than just useful. It needs to feel normal or even cool. That's a high bar.
Formidable challenges indeed. But let's dream for a second. Let's say they do clear these hurdles. How could this tech actually weave itself into our daily lives, make things genuinely better or easier?
Okay, picture this.
Yeah.
You're cooking dinner. You ask Alexa for that recipe. And the steps, the timers, the ingredients just float there in your field of view, right over the counter or the stove. No messy hands on a tablet.
Okay, that's pretty cool, like having a sous chef ghost.
Sort of. Or you're in a new city trying to find your way.
Yeah.
Instead of staring down at your phone map, arrows and street names appear overlaid on the actual streets in front of you. Points of interest highlight as you look at them.
That would change travel completely. Much more heads up, taking in the sights.
Definitely. And for professionals, back to those delivery drivers.
The immediate impact there seems huge.
Automatic scanning, hands-free confirmations, optimized routes, dynamically updating. It reduces the mental load, the stress, makes the job faster and potentially safer.
And back home again, maybe you glance at your fridge.
And the glasses tell you you're low on milk. Or suggest dinner based on what's inside and what's on sale at Whole Foods or Amazon Fresh.
Whoa, okay, now it's getting hyper-personalized, tying into your shopping lists, maybe even dietary preferences stored in your Alexa profile.
It creates this ambient computing experience. Information just appears, contextually relevant, without you having to explicitly ask or pull out another device. It's blending digital and physical seamlessly.
So, okay, wrapping this up, we come back to that central question. 𝐤𝐸𝐸. Game changer or expensive experiment?
It really hinges on execution, doesn't it? So many ifs. Amazon's strength is undoubtedly that ecosystem, their logistics machine.
If they nail the hardware, make it comfortable, functional, affordable enough, and crucially, navigate the social and privacy issues.
Then yes, AR glasses could become as normal as Echo speakers. They could fundamentally change how we interact with Amazon and maybe the digital world overall.
But the if is massive. The risk factor is very real.
Absolutely. If they're clunky, buggy, too expensive, or just feel too intrusive, too creepy,
then 𝐤𝐸𝐸 ends up on the scrap heap with the Fire Phone and other ambitious tech failures.
it's a high-stakes bet. Huge potential upside for Amazon. But the path is littered with challenges that have tripped up others. They have the resources, the motivation. But consumer AR is a notoriously tough nut to crack.
So what should you, our listener, take away from this deep dive as we look ahead? Is 𝐤𝐸𝐸 the project that finally makes augmented reality mainstream, changing how we shop, work, and see the world?
Or is it destined to be another fascinating, well-intentioned tech demo that just doesn't quite stick the landing in the real world?
We don't know yet, but late 2026 for that first potential driver version. Well, it isn't actually that far away. We'll definitely be watching this space very closely.